Hello and welcome to the Tattoos of the Unidentified podcast. This is Season 1, Episode 1. A middle-aged woman is found dead in a cemetery, lying on a plastic sheet, a small Christmas tree nearby. It's the intriguing case of the Annandale Va Jane Doe. Annandale Va Jane Doe. On December 17, 1996, a 60-year-old woman walked into the Pleasant Valley Memorial Park, a small cemetery in Annandale, Virginia. She was carrying an 8-inch Christmas tree decorated with gold balls and red ribbons. She walked over to an area near where the infants are buried. She took a clear plastic sheet out of her green backpack and spread it out onto the ground. Next to the sheet, she put the Christmas tree. She laid down on the plastic, careful not to get her clothes dirty. December in Virginia would have been cold, but she probably didn't notice. She had at some point drank a large amount of brandy. Her blood alcohol was 0.14. 0.10 is legally drunk in most states, and had consumed Valium also. She had brought with her in her backpack 2 empty juice bottles and a new roll of masking tape. She had also brought the Jeff Foxworthy cassette She Might Be a Redneck, a Monty Python and the Holy Grail tape, a portable tape player, and also cassette tape of comedians Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner doing their 2,000-year-old man routine. There is no way of knowing how long she sat there, listening to her comedy cassettes, and will never know what thoughts were going through her mind. Just the amount of alcohol alone was enough to make her drowsy. Combined with the Valium, she must have been in a very sleepy, relaxed state. Eventually, she put the 2,000-year-old man cassette into the portable cassette player and put the headphones over her ears. She then reached over and pulled the tape in a plastic bag out of the backpack. She put the plastic bag over her head and used the tape to secure it tightly around her throat. She laid back down on the plastic sheet, the bag cutting off her oxygen. She was found dead the next day, December 18th, by the cemetery's groundskeeper. When her clothes were examined, they were found to be very expensive. They were a Classique Interior brand that is only sold in Nordstrom's. When her pockets were checked, she had no receipts or anything else that would lead to investigators finding out her identity. She was found with 2 typed notes, both saying, "Deceased by own hand, prefer no autopsy. Please order cremation with funds provided. Thank you, Jane Doe." A $50 bill was found with each note, one for the coroner and one for the cemetery. The note also said that she had ingested alcohol and Valium. This typed poem was found in her possession. "Now I lay me down to sleep, soon to drift to the eternal deep. And though I die and shall not wake, sleep sweeter will be than this life I forsake." Despite police's best efforts to find out who she was, she still remains unidentified 18 years after her death. 201 missing people have been ruled out as not a match. The unidentified woman's age is estimated to be 60. She was 5 foot tall and weighed 150 pounds, and she had auburn or red curly hair. Her fingernails were painted red. She had an 8-inch scar on her abdomen from a previous operation, probably a cesarean. She was wearing a teal all-weather Eddie Bauer hooded jacket, size medium. She was also wearing a navy blue Classiques Interior sweater, size large, a red Classiques Interior sweater, size extra large, red Classiques Interior sleeveless silk shirt, size petite large, navy blue Classiques Interior knit wool pants, size large. She had black loafers, size 7 medium, on her feet, knee-high stockings, white support bra, and a white Fruit of the Looms underpants, size 6. She wore bifocals with translucent frames, 2 clip-on earrings, a small gold woman's guest watch with mesh band, and a 14-karat gold ring with 4 jade stones, a metal bead chain with medical alert. No code, do not resuscitate, no penicillin. The police don't believe the site she chose, Pleasant Valley, would have been known to a drifter. Says more than likely she was familiar with the area in some way. If you have any information about this case, please contact Fairfax County Crime Solvers at 1-800-411-TIPS or at 1-703-691-8888 or Fairfax County Police Department at 1-800-673-2777. Please refer to this number when contacting any agency with information regarding this case. NCIC number U-989549567. That's an important number, so I'll give it again. Her NCIC number is U-989549567. If you'd like to learn more about this case, her Doe page is doenetwork.org/cases/245-UFVA. If you put her Doe Network number into Google, you'll find that there's a lot of discussion going on about this case. Thank you so much for listening. I'd like to say thank you to Maria for researching this case. If you like this podcast, you might consider liking us on Facebook. The Facebook page is www.facebook.com/tattoos of the unidentified. We also have a Twitter page, www.twitter.com/tattoos of UID.